So first of all, I want to say this is a great film, and what you see here is mountain biking, but mountain biking means a lot more to a lot of people. It's not only jumping Red Bull events, but you can go on your local trails and do 3 miles. You know, you can meet up with your friends and have a couple miles of very bright. So it means a lot. And what we've tried to push is accessibility and accessible trails for all user groups, hikers, bikers, trail runners, you know. And when we go out there, so about 1.5 years ago, we started the Tailwinds group. The Tailwinds was geared to that person who decided, hey, I got a mountain bike and I want to get fit. I want to go out there and ride the trails. But you get along with some mountain bikers that they're just riding too fast. And I was one of them. And me being the media person, a lot of the guys were up the top of the hill, and I was just getting to the top, sucking wind, and I couldn't make it. And they said, you good? Let's go. And I'm dying, you know? So we made this Tailwinds group, and it's the parents that their kids went off to college, let me buy a mountain bike. Let me go out there and ride with everyone, you know? So it's inclusive to all. So we have trails in Manhattan. We have trails in Brooklyn, Queens. Chris, would you come up here for a second?
Sure. Yeah.
Chris has been in this organization a lot longer than I have.
Hi, everybody.
Chris runs High Bridge, Manhattan, so we have a lot of trails up there as well. We do pump track, correct? Can you speak a little bit about High Bridge?
So we got 3 miles of single track at High Bridge, about 3.5 miles.
Can you just explain what single track is to us?
Single track is much like you saw in the film, where it's just a little bit narrow and a little bit wider than the tread of your tire, maybe enough for 2 feet to walk. But it's a little bit narrower trail that we have up there. We have intermediate, advanced, and expert trails. We have some small beginner loops. We also have a dirt pump track and jump terrain park, which is pretty fun. One of the few that exist in the city. And we have some events going on also. I'll let Jose speak to first Saturday, but we got a second Saturday coming up this weekend, which is open and welcome to everyone. We have bikes on site. We do clinics and guided rides for people on the trails every second Saturday. And it's free for anybody to join and participate in.
So where's that at, Chris?
That's at High Bridge Park in northern Manhattan, Washington.
So the second Saturdays and the first Saturdays on Staten Island are more about conservation, because if we don't take care of the trails, who's going to take care of them, right? Who's going to build them? Who's going to maintain them? So we go out there and we maintain every first Saturday of the month, and High Bridge every second Saturday of the month, and every other day we ride. So we go out there, we do the pruning, we remove invasive species, we teach and educate on how to maintain the trails and why certain things shouldn't belong on the trails. Okay? We get a lot of pushback from certain groups that say that mountain bikes shouldn't be on the trails, but it's our parks. Parks are for everyone. So we do the first Saturdays, second Saturdays. What were we talking about? The event. Excuse me, we have an event in Fresh Hills Park. Fresh Hills Park is what used to be the world's largest landfill on Staten Island. Now it's the largest green space in New York City. It's going to dwarf Central Park. And we have a race there November 24th, this year November 23rd. Every November we have a race there. And High Bridge, we didn't have a race last year, but we should have a race next year in March. Same type of thing, an event. And it's for beginner, intermediate, and expert. You come out there, ride the trails. Bob?
I was just telling him how great the Gobbler is. Fantastic stuff.
It is an awesome run.
It's a great time.
So just to circle back on what I said before, it's not, you don't have to be a super Red Bull rider. You can get yourself a mountain bike and come out with us and ride the trails, ride the short trails. My girlfriend Jennifer is actually with Lauren and a couple of our women riders. They started a ladies only group. So a lot of times women don't want to get that frustration from a man. It's rah, 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 let's go, let's hit these jumps, right? A bit easier.
How many cyclists are in the group here? Well, that's a pretty good turnout. All right. I'm sure some of you are familiar with gravel riding, gravel racing, cross country.
Let me just touch on that question. Those cyclists, how many are mountain bikers?
That's a good.
Okay. Some of you haven't hit the trails. It's an experience unlike any other. All right, it's not like the road. You get out there, you can stop your bike, and they have this thing that's called forest breathing. You shut up and you listen to what goes on in the woods, and it's a very meditative experience. So I implore you guys to come out, check us out. First Saturdays, second Saturdays, we do a lot of guided rides. We have a coach on Staten Island, and I think you're a coach, correct? A coach in High Bridge. So if you don't feel comfortable riding, you want to learn a couple things, hit up Chris Trombley. We have our coach Dominic Lucente out in Staten Island. And I think that's all I have for right now. Anyone else? Go ahead, I'm sorry, Q?
I'm sorry, do you guys provide bikes for people at hybrids?
Actually, we do.
If I don't have a bike, can I
We
ride
do.
it?
We have loaner bikes.
Wow.
And soon to come, soon to come on Staten Island, we should have a few loaner bikes as well. So if you don't have a bike and you want to come out and check it out, let us know. And we have this issue where a lot of people just lie about their experience. Oh yeah, I'm good. No, just tell us if you've never been on a mountain bike, tell us. We'll take you on an easy ride, okay? Something simple. You start from the beginning, and then you can touch this if you
We'll
want
take
to.
you up the mountain.
You know? Questions?
I'm just curious if anyone has tried the Brompton G-Bike yet.
I'm not
You
familiar
said
with it.
Brompton, that's a folder.
Right, but they came up with the G-Bike, which is supposedly their gravel bike. I'm just curious if anyone has tried it yet. It's pretty new.
Is there any suspension on it?
No, I don't think just
Just a
rear.
gravel bike. Yeah. So Brompton G line is so Brompton is a UK brand.
Okay.
They making smaller folding size bike. They can fold it into like a carry-on sizes. You can bring it anywhere. You need to worry about it in the stolen. It's just not the most comfortable bike to be honest with you, but it's super durable, super foldable. And the G line they came out is one of the more outdooring kind of the folding